If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Man, I just released a video talking about who might be on Roddy Ricch's new album, Live Life Fast, that's dropping this Friday, December 17th. I talked about some leaks about a couple of artists that are rumored to be on the record, but as of, the date of that video, or the time of that video, we didn't have an official track list yet, and as luck would have it, Roddy Ricch took to social media only a couple of hours after I posted that video to announce the artists and the producers that are working with him on this record. So in a sense, we are getting closer to a track list. I still believe that he's going to post the track list either on Wednesday or on Thursday. So in, the rollout process for this record, I am pretty sure he's going to do that, because if he's even taking the time to post the producers and to post the featured artists, he is obviously going to drop a track list as well and not just going to leave it at that. So let's actually look at what he posted and what we can learn from this for this new record. So he took to social media, to Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, to post this new poster basically, and it says Live Life Fast, a Roddy Ricch film. Again, very interesting that he calls this a film. We've also seen this very cinematic approach to this album on that new trailer that he posted a couple of days ago, that Live Life Fast intro trailer, where we also heard one of the first songs, Live Fast Intro, where Ty Dolla $ign was featured on, which we're going to get to in a second. So apparently he wants to make this whole thing a film, so a very cinematic experience for all the senses, and I like that. It's not sure whether there's going to be an actual film attached to the album, or if he just wants the album to be the film, just in an audio version. But it's him on there looking very gangster like agent, like I would feel like Men in Black type of stuff. It looks really cool. At the top it says no skip policy, and this is also what he kind of says on social media. I like that he's very confident in his track listing. But let's actually first of all look at the producers, and then we'll get to the actually interesting stuff, the artists that are featured on there. Not to say that the producers aren't interesting. I think they deserve a lot of the credit on a lot of big songs and big albums, but people care about if that and this and that person is on that and that track. So we'll get to that in a second. But first of all, let's look at the producers. Executive produced by Roderick Moore and Keith Parker, with sounds by, and now all the sub producers that are on the individual tracks. Mustard is on here, Southside is on here, Wheezy is on here, TM88, Boy Wonder, Ronnie J, Lil Cece, Tarantino, Sonic, Cardo Got Wings, Rex Kudo, Heavy Mellow, Kenny Beats, D Keys, Bezo, Jasper Harris, and G-Rai, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know how to pronounce that, but as we can see, a lot of big names on here: Kenny Beats, Southside, Mustard, Wheezy, Boy Wonder, Rex Kudo. So I love to see that he does get a lot of help and production help from these very big and industry renowned producers. And of course, Roderick Moore and Keith Parker are probably going to do an incredible job with this as well. But let's look at the artists that are featured on here, because I think that's what y'all here for. So at the top, we can see the artists, and it reads from left to right, and we can take off if that leak that I showed y'all in that other video was actually correct. It was partly correct, not completely, but some of it. Let's see. First of all, Future Hendrix. So Future will be on here, which I wasn't expecting, but I think that's going to be cool. Then Kodak Black, that was also not someone that I was expecting to be on here, but we'll see where that goes. Jamie Foxx, which I love to see. I feel like that's going to be a very interesting track that Jamie Foxx is on a record with Roddy Ricch, but also for Roddy Ricch to have a Jamie Foxx feature is big, and shows that it's not just a playlist with a bunch of TikTok songs, but an actual body of work, and I love that. Then we have Ty Dolla $ign, which we knew about because we heard him on that Live Fast intro track that we heard in the trailer. Then Gunna, that was rumored to be on there, but not exactly sure. But I like to see that. I feel like the other track that they did, Start With Me on Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, was pretty successful and a pretty good track. So I'm all good with this. I like that.
Then Lil Baby, yes, I was talking about that in that other video. He wasn't confirmed yet, but it was a rumor and a speculation that he was gonna be on here. And I also, some of y'all told me in the comments on that other video that there is a leak for Roddy Ricch and Lil Baby for a track. I don't remember the exact name now, and I wanted to look it up because I was like, Baby's not gonna be on here, man. But now Baby's on here, and I'm so hyped for that. Y'all know that I always, get excited when I see Baby, so, that's really cool. 21 Savage, I think that's going to be interesting as well. I don't see any, negative side to that. 21 has been killing it lately, really progressing to like a serious artist that we know is going to add to the track. So I'm excited for that. Fabio Foreign, not exactly sure what to think about him because he's always a hit or miss, but he's been just hitting with Donda, for example, so that's gonna be cool. Then Bibi Borelli, I'm really not familiar with her stuff, so I can't say a lot about that, but I like that he's not just featuring industry people on here, but also getting help from other genres. I mean, she's R&B, but like getting someone from outside of just the typical industry features that you would have on here, to be honest. So I do like that. We also have a third of the Migos Takeoff on here. I think that's gonna be a really cool combination, with Takeoff's more like mellow delivery, and then Roddy Ricch. I think that's gonna be awesome. Alex Eiley, really not familiar with her stuff, so can't say a lot about that. But this is what we got so far. This is what Roddy posted. In total, as we can see, these are, let me count that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 features on 18 tracks. That is a lot. That is very much a lot. That's 2/3 of the tracks. Of course, multiple features can be on an individual track. That's, of course possible, but still a lot of features. But I think Roddy can use that in a way that will actually benefit the album. So this is it. This is the artists that are featured on here. This is the producers that are executive producing and then also, sub-producing this album. It's going to be a film. Still not sure in which way, in which form or shape this will be a film, but it's somehow cinematic, and this is the latest news on Live Life Fast. I'm excited. I'm really hyped. The more info we get about this, the more excited I get, and I think he's doing this rollout in a very very well marketed way. And if we get any more info about this, like the track list, like any more stuff, then I'll be sure to drop a video immediately, so make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this, my opinions. Now I want to know what you think about this. What do you think of the artists that are featured on here? What do you think about the no-skip policy, about the film, and about the producers? All of that, let me know in the comments down below.
If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.